little snow earlier this week. We hope winter is finally behind us.
And that does mean people will be getting outside along with their pets. Joining us now is Kayla Salsberg from Chuck and Don's with outdoor pet safety tips. Good morning.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Let's start with flea and tick preventer. Do we need them now?
Yes, you can start as early as it starts getting warm. They'll start coming out, especially when you're living by those ponds and everything. Mosquitoes, too, are going to be around. I mean, there's all sorts of flea and tick stuff out there you can do, like your front line. There's also some natural products you can use to help prevent that. I mean, there's basically bug spray for dogs, too, that works. So, yeah,
wow.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, and it is important in the summer months to start bathing your dog a little more,
Exactly,
right?
Especially seasonal allergies. They have them in dogs, too, like all the time, just like humans get them. So bathing dogs with dog-appropriate shampoo. I've got an example here. Just something with like oatmeal and aloe, so not only does it not dry out their skin, it helps with their coat as well, so it looks beautiful.
Who do we have here? We didn't get properly introduced.
This is Sophia. She's here with me today, so she's my little lab.
So Sophia has, yes, you know your name, I know. She's been around a little while. She's made some new friends over the years.
Yes.
Give us some tips on introducing new dogs for the first time, maybe that you see out on a walk.
Yeah, definitely. It is important to have a leash as much as there can be leash aggression. One of the important things about leashes is if it does get out of control, when dogs meet right away, sometimes they aren't able to hold themselves back. So having a leash there, because if there is something going on between them, a little aggression, you don't want to grab a collar because you could easily get a hand bitten. So that's why it's really important to at least have a leash on. It's always something to hold back.
Is there an etiquette if something does go wrong and you are either on the receiving end or your dog is the one that maybe got a little chomp in?
Yeah, so it is important to at least talk things through, make sure they're greeting correctly. But if something like that does happen, you kind of have to work it out with the owners. If it's really bad and they have to go to the vet, that's a little harder to work through and kind of talk through how you guys want to work out with that. But other than that, if you just do some prevention, starting with, yeah, you shouldn't have any issues. So
my dog starts panting the second she goes outside because she's so excited. But it's harder to tell sometimes, is she just excited or is she thirsty? So what are some tips for like water on longer walks for animals? Yeah, it's very important to keep a water dish with you. We've got an example here, super easy. You can just clip on the leash, it pops out.
Oh, look at that.
It's especially with those seasonal allergies coming through, make sure that there's always available for fresh water. Try not to use basins that are shared with other dogs.
Yeah, that's
a key.
Yeah, very important.
Dog owners know.
Yeah, so fresh water, keep a water bottle with you. They can have just same water we do. So.
And what are you guys doing with the St. Paul Saints quickly?
Yeah, Dog Day at the St. Paul Saints, May 21st. There's still tickets left. And then there's also 11 Friend of Chuck games that give back to local rescues as well. So.
Good
Thank
deal.
you so much for coming in,
thank
Kayla.
you.
Appreciate it.
Bye.
And if you'd like to check out the Friends of Chuck St. Paul games, there are still 5 chances. For $17, you can get an outfield ticket, Saints hat, and nonprofit animal rescue donation.